What's up, everyone? Mark Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Yo. Shouts out to Ben Pakulski sharing my video on his Facebook page saying that he wasn't sure if he liked me before, but he's starting to agree with me. Let me tell you what, Ben, I got to tell you, I disagree with you. I've always liked you. I've always found you to be one of the more up-and-coming, upstanding, just smart bodybuilders. And I also, in Generation Iron, your quote about, you go ahead, I'm going to paraphrase because I'm not smart enough to memorize shit, but you go ahead and you take all the steroids in the world and do all this, you're never going to be like us. You just won't. And that's actually one of the reasons I did this video, because I wanted to resonate that point over and over. And you might say, Mark, why are you addressing it over and over? Dude, this is called the ramblings of a machine. So there's no semblance. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. This is just what's on my mind right now. I'll tell you what's first and foremost on my mind. Yesterday, my son Preston turned 1. I was crying. My kids are getting so big, so old. Cammie had a fantastic game. I told you in the video yesterday. She's celebrating her birthday today. Her birthday's actually on the 30th. She turns 8. Thomas is just his game. He scored 2 goals. He scored 3 goals last week, outscored everyone, got 2 this week, and actually perfected the airplane celebration dance post-goal. So for that, I am very proud of my kids and what they're becoming. And dude, I sat there and I actually spent some time with my good friend Chad. He's his daughter's on the soccer team. Different Chad. We call him Soccer Chad. There's Soccer Chad, Partner Chad, then there's Black Chad. Then there's Birdman Chad. There's so many damn Chads in my life. And then there's guy who runs soccer camp Chad. I know too many damn Chads. It's like a hanging Chad in Florida. So so that's going on with my kids. I switched to my bro split today. Because my wife had to train chest yesterday. She has to take the day off because Cammie's birthday. You know, they got to put together cakes and whatever chicks do for birthdays. And I actually had to go to the gym early because I have a lot of work to do before the birthday party. But, you know, the thing is that I started my bro split. And I actually, you know, what I'm going to do is on back and chest day, I'm going to throw in 2 exercises of triceps on chest day and 2 exercises of biceps on back day, along with arms getting their own day. So I'm still hitting them 3 times a week because I do believe that frequency rules. But man, I'll tell you what, the pump in my chest was amazing. I missed the bro split, and I'm going to incorporate it, but increasing the frequency in the arms. And I haven't hit shoulders on their own in forever. I can't wait to do that. But back to the steroid issue. I get people saying, well, they're lying to you. You know how many bodybuilders, pro bodybuilders I talk to on a daily basis, who I hang out with, who I break bread with, who I train with? You guys really have no clue what I do on a day-to-day basis. And, you know, then they're like, well, you got it from them. They were lying. I'm not going to say the kid's name because I don't want to directly implicate him, and I don't want to just single him out because it's not just him. He's just the most well-known. Well, he got it from the trainers of the pros. The trainers of the pros. On one hand, you're saying that these miraculous trainers told him these doses. On the other hand, you're saying he has underground lab gear. Couldn't these trainers give him a good source where he won't have to take fucking 15 grams of test? No offense, but I mean, it's contradictory information. And I'm sorry, I mean, you know what? It goes down to the entitlement generation and all this bullshit. You know, you kids are know-it-alls, man. Listen to people like Ben Pakulski. Listen to people like myself. I mean, we're old. We've been around. We've seen it all. We've tried it all. We've done it all. I mean, we're not spraying chickens anymore. To think at the age of 19, 20, 21 years old, you know it all. You don't. I don't know it all, man. So I'll sit down when I'm talking to Jay or Ronnie, and I'm like a kid in a candy store just listening to the knowledge and the experience. You might say, oh, well, they're bros. All they do is this. Dude, you know what? You can read all the science textbooks in the world. I'm going to listen to Doug Miller. I'm going to listen to Kurt Widener. I'm going to listen to Ronnie Coleman. I'm going to listen to Jay Cutler. And for those who, this one guy commented, oh, how are you putting, you know, you said Ogus is not natural. No, I mentioned Ogus is a great YouTube channel who competes. That's one thing I'd like to clarify. Ogus is not big enough to be fucking on. He's like, what does he compete at? 165? If you're going to fucking, you know, if you're going to get on anybody, you know, don't get on fucking him. I mean, Matt Ogus is a great competitor. He looks fantastic. Phenomenal muscle bellies. But trust me, guys, I'm not going to peg him as a non-natty. And if he is a non-natty, I'll fucking eat my hat. I don't fucking care. Right now, I'm saying my spidey sense says natty. Okay, like Vance said, those guys aren't nearly big enough to be on steroids. But, you know, here's the thing is that you don't know it all. You guys, you read a couple studies, just turn my heat on high. You read a couple studies and you think that you know everything, and you don't. You don't. In fact, a lot of studies on steroids say they don't work back in the day. I mean, a lot of scientists, you say they don't fucking work. They don't build muscle. They have no point in hypertrophy. I mean, so whatever. I don't care. All I'm saying is you guys are wrong. You guys have no idea what pros are taking. And if that's an issue, look, if I'm wrong for telling the youth that if they're going to do steroids to take sane doses and less, and not implicate or endanger their health. And also another thing, oh, well, you're not going to get HRT by being on testosterone at a young age. Look, maybe I was a bit exaggerating that you're going to kill your endocrine system, but I have known people through diet or through exogenous drug use who have to go on HRT. I don't give a fuck what such and such's study says, okay? I'm not claiming to be Lane Norton. I'm not as smart as Lane. I'm not claiming to be anybody, but I am claiming to be somebody who's seen it and knows it and interacts with the people. I know quite a bit too, but I'm not going to go head to head with Lane in a study fucking thing. Oh, and those guys saying, oh, here's another thing. Well, Lane's bigger than Frank Zane. Really? Is that the best fucking argument you can do? Really? Well, Ron Jeremy's cock's bigger than mine, so he must be joking. Really? Is that the best you can fucking do? A fucking correlation? Because Lane's bigger than Frank Zane? How many Olympias has Lane won? Look, Lane's not on shit. I'll fucking take that shit to the bank right there. I don't fucking care. That's my ramblings for the day. I'm going to go celebrate. I got a fucking fuckload of work. Oh yeah, I was told I say the word fuck too much. Yes, I do. I would try and curb it, but it just feels so fucking good. So that's it, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching this. I appreciate you guys even finding my opinions to be valid and worthwhile of watching. And it's time to go have some fun with my daughter on her birthday. And again, I will try, but I'll be a complete failure at curbing my use of the word fuck. Because that's not a motherfucking game! Boom!